Well, the sun is shining for day one of our lockdown in New Zealand. So we've got 4 weeks that we...
At least 4 weeks.
Yeah, I reckon it's going to be longer. But yeah, this is our first day of our lockdown and
That basically
I don't really know what to
means,
expect.
yeah, no, me neither. But that basically means that we are housebound unless we want to go for a walk around our neighbourhood. So we've got to keep it local. No real driving anywhere unless it's for essential services like
Yeah.
getting food or medicines from pharmacies and stuff.
I think
so-
dairies and supermarkets are pretty much almost the only things that are open. So that means we're going to be spending a lot of time at home. And we think we need to come up with a routine, basically something that's going to keep us going throughout this whole 4 weeks anyway. So it's officially 24 hours until New Zealand goes into complete lockdown mode. From what we can see, the country's going a little bit bonkers, to be honest. Everybody is still panic buying at the supermarkets. I tried to buy some gym equipment, some weight equipment on Trade Me. New Zealand doesn't have eBay, which is a bit random, but Trade Me is kind of the one that's taken over the market in that sense. So I tried to buy some exercise equipment that we can kind of use over the next month while we're in lockdown. Waited half an hour until I went to sit down to show Stace, and then was like, oh, and the auction had finished. It had already, someone had bought it already. Stace was just trying to buy a new duvet set for us as well, because we kind of have to remember that we haven't really consistently been anywhere cold or had a winter for probably over 3 years now. So she was trying to buy it, got to the checkout stage, and then got a bit of an error and went back, and it was because it had literally just like in that second had completely sold out. I borrowed this van from Stace's dad. Just going to drive out to this factory that has all of this gym equipment and just hope that I can kind of show up at this rando warehouse and yeah, pick up a whole bunch of equipment. It's absolutely chaos here. I've just pulled in, I've just bought all of this stuff. We've got a bar, there's a weight bag so that we can use it for like squats and stuff. Got a whole bunch of weights, 90 kilograms worth of weights and a bar. I think I must have spent about $300 on all of this. I think the way that I see it is $300 for what's going to be 4 weeks that might actually be extended. So 4 to 6 weeks, maybe 2 months worth of isolation. We don't really know. I feel like I'll get a decent amount of use out of it during that period. But even if I sell it, I bought it for $300 and sell it for maybe $100 once all of this is over. I'll just sell it as a bundle. Couple of $100 basically for some sanity, for some exercise, for like starting up a nice routine over the next month. And that's the kind of thing that we never get the chance to do because we travel so much, traveling full time. So I'm kind of excited. I don't mind that, to justify spending a couple of $100 on that over the next wee while. I'm quite excited to like be into a routine and do some workouts. It's busy here. There are so many people. Everybody has the exact same idea. Trying to buy all of their stuff. You can't see now, but there were queues up out the door and right the way down with this car park. So we got there, got what I needed. Now I can go home and isolate. That was a successful mission. Look at all this stuff. I've already explained what we've got. We've got a bunch. This is the one that I got. I think that you can get the most. You'll probably get lots of use out of this one, babe. Yeah.
What is it?
This is the weight. Oh, this. So you put that on your back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, or slot it into like a pocket or something.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't pull it out. You're gonna have to go back further. There it is. Oh, that's pretty sick,
That
really.
looks good.
That's all gravy. Soar away. Oh, Lee Warehouse, that's the name of it.
Oh,
So they've actually, I reckon they've white labelled that. They've labelled that themselves. So I think one of the biggest things is when we've got all of this time, is being productive at the same time and then kind of feeling like we earn the chance to relax without it ever getting to laziness. We're almost prepared for this in a way because we've been working remotely or been working online for the last, well, more than 3 years now. We're kind of used to like managing our own time, managing our own days.
Yeah, and we're also used to spending a lot of time together, which I'm sure a lot of people who are in isolation who don't spend this much time together are probably like learning.
Yeah,
Learning how
good
to
luck
do
to
that.
those of you. Well, have your own space is super
Yes.
important, eh? I think the biggest piece of advice that we have about staying at home when you've got lots of time on your hand, when you're used to being really busy, so that you don't feel lazy, is making a huge list of stuff that you have to do and trying to tick off a couple of those things every single day before you sort of do your relaxing. Otherwise, it's very easy to become lethargic and you almost feel lazy because you're doing nothing. So I've heard like baking, gardening, housework, proactive things you've been wanting to do, painting, whatever it is, coming up with something like that. And then once you've ticked that stuff off, you get the pleasure of ticking something off your to-do list, which is always nice. And then you sort of feel more motivated to do something the next day because you've earned that time to hang out on the couch. For us, it's always been working, and then the other thing's always been gym, fitness, or going for a walk or something. So we've come up with a big list of stuff for today.
We are going to be doing 3 different types of workouts. We've written them all down here, and then I actually did them up a little bit more pretty because I've got OCD and I'm a designer.
Yeah. So this is the first one that we've come up with on here. We won't go too much into all of the workout stuff, but if anybody's interested in around like why we've chosen these workouts or like what we're doing, I'm more than happy to talk more about it. But we don't want to bore anybody. It's just kind of what we're up to. But there is a reason behind all of this and how much we go around it. This is all the gear. So we have to try and come up with a way, babe, that we can set this all up and then have like music playing and kind of rotate.
Yeah,
Circuit
like a little
training.
circuit.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got our little stations set up. This is my makeshift bench. It's a bit wobbly, so hopefully that's going to be able to hold me and some weight there. And then we've got mats and skipping ropes and everything. We've got some music, and we've done this app on my phone, which is called, what's it called? It's called Tabata Timer. So I've programmed it so we've got 5 exercises, which is the ones that are on the sheet there. We're going to work out for 45 seconds on each of those. The bell goes off. Then we have 45 seconds rest as we move to the next exercise. Once we've done all 5 of those, then that's sort of one cycle done. We have a 2-minute break and then we reset again. And we're going to do that 4 times, so we do 4 cycles. So it's telling me that's going to come out to about 35 minutes worth of actual working out, which I think is a really good amount. And because we're rotating and we're both doing it at the same time, I'm actually really excited for this.
I'm excited
This
too.
is different to our normal kind of workout, but it's the sort of thing that you can do at home. And if you're interested in hearing more about, I've got some ideas for some at-home stuff that people can do without all of this equipment. I could talk about it in another video if anyone's interested, but for now, let's get this thing started. I'll get some tunes going first.
This is hard.
It's such a nice day though. Everyone's
I
going to think
know.
we're absolute weaklings because it is literally so blue. But
I
it's
feel
just,
like
it's
we
just
need
chilling.
to take advantage of the sun while we can because we're coming into like autumn.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
going to be rainy soon.
Oh, I don't want to think about that.
All right, come on. We've stopped the music because we don't want to get copyright hit. But you got to get your thrust on.
Oh god, that sounds so weird.
So this is 20 kilos here. And look at her just manhandling it like it's nothing. So this is working the glutes and the hamstrings mostly. This feels
I
creepy.
feel like I'm on David Attenborough.
Yeah, this feels creepy. I'm stopping. Getting some work done in the office here. Look out the window. Look at the size of this rainbow. I think that might be the clearest rainbow I've ever seen. And I think it's kind of hard to tell on... Oh no, you can see. There's actually double rainbow.
So we've been spending the last couple of days like getting a couple of rooms ready in the house because we're obviously going to be spending a lot of time in here. And yeah, it's been really fun actually, like organizing and I mean we can't like go shopping for things, but
No.
we've just kind of had to make do with what we've got.
I think we're still feeling really positive
Yeah.
about the fact that we are on lockdown mode.
For now, I mean, we know that it's week 1. There's going to be people being like,
oh.
just you wait.
Yeah, this is that false like positivity that maybe is coming out, but I really want to think that by week 4 we can look back on this and see us smiling, excited about like the spaces we set up and think like, yeah, we kept it going.
So this room here that we're in now used to be our at-home office. By the way, I don't know if we've mentioned, but we're living with my parents at the moment.
Yeah, we did. I think,
did.
Maybe we mentioned the last
anyway,
one.
So this used to be our office, and then we put a TV in it.
Yeah, let's go around to this. So this spot here is where the same desk was there. And then we kind of used to have it out from the wall, really, didn't we? So that we could both, Stace would work on the other side. And then, but as you can see, it's kind of turned into a little bit more of a single person desk with my PlayStation.
Slowly but surely, this room has actually turned into like a bit of a man cave.
Yeah.
Because we've got the PlayStation, which Danger uses, I don't really use it. And then also his...
Well, we both watch TV on
We
here.
both watch TV, I'll get on that. I'll let you explain this thing here.
We've mentioned once before about how much we kind of got into the Formula One, and if you haven't watched that Drive to Survive on Netflix, you should watch season 1. Even though it's like sport and it's motor racing and stuff, it's so much more than that, and that's what got Stace interested in the first place. This thing...
His baby.
Is my little baby. So it folds up super thin. I've got a steering wheel on here and pedals and paddles, although I have to admit I'm not driving manual yet because I've only just started playing the Formula One game. And so I sit it up here, sack out into this chair because this opens up and I've got the cables there.
Oh yeah, go on, get it.
I'll just sit on them uncomfortably. Ooh. Yep. You lock in, the pedals move out further, and then you just literally sit there and run. It is so much fun. You have to admit it as well, right?
It is. It's so much fun. I love it.
Stacey's a bit of a wizard around the Melbourne track. Nice corner. So yeah, this is like one of our spaces, and then the other one is probably, we should show downstairs maybe.
Mm-hmm. The next room we want to show you is our bedroom, which feels kind of weird to put on a vlog, but you're probably going to see videos in the next couple of weeks and be like, where are they? What is this place? So,
we've actually filmed portions of videos here and upstairs, literally right above the room we were just in, our new lounge.
So we just wanted to make the space feel really nice, so we got a new feather duvet inner, which is so fluffy and so nice. And then we also got, Dane mentioned earlier about the duvet cover as well.
That we couldn't get.
So we wanted to get like a really nice calm colour and also support some local New Zealand businesses. So we bought our cover from George Street Linen, which is amazing. And then we got our inner from Feathers & Co.
Hashtag not sponsored, just so
Not
people
sponsored.
know.
We bought them so that we could support the local businesses.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just have our candles, my dead flowers, which I refuse to get rid of.
Yeah. This is the space.
Yeah, it's our little home.
So the week has kind of gone relatively quick. I think that we're still in really good spirits. We've definitely been doing a lot of hanging out. There's just so many hours in the day, as I'm sure you're finding as well with whatever you're getting up to, which I'm curious to know. But it's been chill. I've really enjoyed it.
Me too. I don't really know, well, we don't really know what next week is going to look like. Whether or not we're going to look back on this week and be like, wow, we're a lot more positive. But yeah, I guess we'll just continue to take you guys along on the journey with us.
It still feels very odd. This is weird for us to kind of
be vlogging at home.
No, it's so strange, but hopefully it's enjoyable anyway.
Yeah.
The workouts will continue because they have been going every day. We did almost every single day so far. So that's it.